They kept a vigil all day, making a shrine of the Dakota, where John Lennon and his wife Yoko Ono owned 5 apartments. Some mourners brought bouquets. Former Beatle Ringo Starr flew from Europe to console Lennon's wife and their 5-year-old son. The crowd stood just a few feet from the archway near where Lennon was shot. Witnesses said a gunman followed the Lennons as they got out of a limousine and walked past the Dakota's huge iron.
Right, okay, this building here is the Dakota Building. This is where tragedy struck on December the 8th, 1980, where John Lennon got shot by Mark Chapman. I'm going to cross the road in a minute, but I just want to give you a bit of an idea of what it looks like. All the cars. Very, very pretty building. And I imagine the rooms are quite big. Don't know why John Lennon stopped in here. But yeah, they're the gates. I'm sure you'll see like documentaries or things on YouTube or news reports. But yeah, let's have a bit of a walk across the road. I'm going to go to the crossings. So yeah, what I was saying before, John Lennon, he tragically lost his life too early. Obviously, main man of the Beatles, well, with Paul McCartney, both wrote a lot of songs, and become a successful solo artist as well, with songs like Imagine, Woman and stuff like that. So he did quite a bit. I'm just crossing now as we come to the Dakota. I'm speeding up, some truck wants to go around the corner from me. So, okay, that is making a lot of noise. There's Dougie there. Okay, so here it is. Here's the Dakota. Some people are taking pictures first. Let's have a look at some of the architecture at the side of the Dakota with the dragons and a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Okay, now we're coming towards the main gate, and here is obviously the unfortunate thing. I'm not sure if Mark Chapman was standing about this direction here and about here. I'm not quite sure, but obviously he was here for a long time due to Mark Chapman waiting for him again after getting home. But like I say, I think John Lennon went to a studio to maybe record some stuff that evening and then came back, and that's when Mark Chapman was still here and shot him. And I think he was here originally. He had a picture signed, or his book he had, Capturing the Rye. But yeah, this is what happened. Tragedy. And Mark Chapman's still in prison today. Denied parole loads of times, and so he should be. But yeah, very, very tragic story. And here is the gates. Like so. That's where the person is. And I think John Lennon got behind the gates before he actually got shot. Just think it all happened here. Bang bang, a couple of shots. It's such a tragedy. Have we got these flame things here? On top of the building there. And it's like I say, it's just at the side of Central Park, and that's Central Park West. Doing a bit of a 360 and just going down the streets. But yeah. John Lennon's last residence. So there you go. That's the history of the end of John Lennon. December the 8th, 1980. Tragic. Lost one of the Beatles. Lost a talented songwriter and performer, and a big influence of obviously Oasis and especially Liam Gallagher. But yeah, that's the little look at the Dakota for you guys. Okay, just after coming from the John Lennon building, which is just behind me down there on that side street, I am now going to just walk toward his kind of memory memorial, whatever you want to call it, Strawberry Fields thing from there. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to walk. It was just on coming into Central Park. Lots of people there ready to take people for rides. Well, there's still lots of John Lennon memorabilia around here as well. Lots of pictures. So for saying 1980 when he died, it's 46 years ago and he's still being remembered like this. So now we've got a busker down here randomly singing all the time. Okay, so now we're coming to the memorial thing for John Lennon. As you can see, some flowers left.
Climb in the back, put your head in the clouds and get gone.
So yeah, and a singer behind me, as you can see. It's really loud. And they're singing the Beatles loudly. Anyway, look at the snow as well. Pretty Central Park. So yeah, there's behind me is a John Lennon memorial. I think it's a Strawberry Fields thing it's called, but yeah, John Lennon.